sat-nav's been around for years. You may well have one, and you've probably heard about people following the instructions blindly and ending up in rivers. Well, I've got one of the very latest sat-navs here. It's designed specifically for caravanners and motorhomes. It's got thousands and thousands of campsites on it. But of a special interest to motorhomers is the fact that you can put in the size of your motorhome and the weight to avoid being taken down roads where you really don't want to go. I'm lucky enough to have been lent this beautiful, shiny Death Left's Advantage. It's much bigger than my Leica, and I'm going to take it out for a spin with this and see how I get on. So here we are, driving through the beautiful Northamptonshire countryside, surrounded by fields with crops and sheep, all kinds of scenic things. We're on our way to Wilton Locks to be precise, to look at some narrow boats. And I'm going to take the scenic route. We're turning off a fairly reasonable road onto a much smaller one. It's a little bit rough and ready. Now then, one thing they don't tell you on sat-navs such as this, and not even on maps either, is when you're coming to a humpback bridge. Sometimes they do. Level crossings, for example, have some warnings, sometimes. But with a vehicle as long as this one, 8.6 meters, you've really got to think about bridges such as this one here. This is over the Grand Union Canal, and there's a real danger of grounding the vehicle and getting completely stuck. Like I say, there's no warning of that bridge. So there's a 7.5 ton weight limit on this road. We're only about 5.5 tons, so hey, shouldn't be any problem at all, should there? Yep, sat-nav seems quite happy, apart from the fact that I don't think this road is actually on it. No, according to the sat-nav, we are in the middle of a field. Oh dear, we're coming up to a gate here, another cattle grid. Oh, there's plenty of room. There's no mention of it on the sat-nav, and the road does appear to be getting considerably narrower. Oh, I can see a road in the distance on the sat-nav. We're definitely heading back towards civilization. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover someday. Just you wait and see. So we're back on the straight and narrow. Well, not exactly straight, but definitely not so narrow. The sat-nav's giving me a warning here. You see that? There's a height limit up ahead. Now, the actual height of this vehicle is about 3.6 meters, but I've cheated just to show you exactly how the sat-nav works. I've told it that this motorhome is 4.1 meters high. And the route to Wilton, the straightforward route, involves going under a railway bridge, which is only 3.9 meters high, which would present a bit of a problem if I didn't have the sat-nav and if I didn't actually know about this bridge. So let's give it a go and see what happens. She doesn't want us to go there.
Now turn right.
There is
Turn left.
a turning to the right. We could take it, but no, I'm feeling adventurous. Let's just do it. We're through! Success! Of course, I could be saying, oh great, I've now got a convertible motorhome. But I'm not. The sat-nav actually works. Brilliant! Thank you, sat-nav. A lot of manufacturers are bringing out sat-nav units now with caravan and motorhome friendly software in them. They vary in price between £200 and £500. This one is at the higher end of the price scale, but that's because it's a lot more than just a sat-nav unit. You can look at your photographs on it, use it as a Bluetooth system for your phone. listen to music. You've got DAB radio built in. You can even watch digital TV on it just by pressing that button. But essentially it is a sat-nav unit, and as we've seen with even the best and the most expensive systems, you can still end up not quite being sure exactly where you are, and that's why I recommend always taking a really good map with you, a large scale map. Between the two of them, it's a winning combination. It really is.